Hello everybody, my name is Shortline614, and well, I just got back from a trip, and well, my what the fuck was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I originally intended the stream to be longer than it actually is. We're probably only gonna go for about, like, I don't know, an hour maybe, although I say that, and that always happens. We're gonna continue working on the self-sustaining ship. And we are going to we're gonna continue flying this around. I wanna land on Minmus today. I wanna get into a proper Minmus orbit, and then I want to land the ore lander, and I want to land the crew lander. I wanted to do two of those things. However, we have a very important. Let's actually just get into KSP real quick. There is a SpaceX launch. There is a Falcon 9 launch, because of course there is. When is there not a Falcon 9 launch? And if you want the link for it, it's about 3 minutes out. But I'm gonna load into our self-sustaining ship in the meantime. So let's just quickly load that up. Oh fuck, Spud, damn it. Wait, oh wait, it's not a sound effect, right? So I don't think it actually has a... Hi Spud, how are you? I'm going blind now. Oh fuck. I actually can, like, barely see my screen. Hold up, me when I exist, that is true. I had to physically lean into my screen in order to read that. I gotta get like 2 inches away from it. Where is this? Project Wanderer. Last time I put it in this very awkward orbit around Minmus. Alright, so we'll load this up. I thought it would take off glasses of the little drawing. No, I take off glasses in real life, which means I can't see shit. Yes, it does. That's what it does. Well, too bad you're stuck. Okay, last time, I got into this very awkward orbit around Minmus, and then I was tired and went to bed. So, that's where we are right now. I'm actually just gonna switch over to the SpaceX launch. There we go. Fuck. There it is. Let's learn. I can't see. How did I type that? Next space flight. Welcome to hell. Next space flight Discord. Got a minute left. Details, it's going out of Slick 40. What booster is this? 1073.6. Okay. Well, let's
So with the launch director's final go for launch, Falcon 9 is in
let's turn it on. This is booster 1073. This is Amazonia's Nexus, which is a geostationary communications satellite going out of Slick 40 at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station. It's Falcon 9. This booster has been reused 6 times, although I didn't check which flights. So hopefully the SpaceX audio is okay. Okay, 8, 7, 6. Sound suppression. Temp flash. Hey, there we go. This booster can be reused 10 times. I mean, in theory, it could be reused 15 times. It's just been reused 6 times. Hey, there it goes. Do I even have... Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I don't think SpaceX cares that I'm restreaming this. I'm adding my own commentary over it. I can't see... I can barely see the screen. It's like, oh yeah, there was a launch at the beginning. I meant to stream an hour earlier, but there was a launch, so it might as well.
Successfully lifting off from pad Space Launch Station. We're carrying the Amazonas Nexus payload on board. Now we've begun tilting the engine. That's called gimbaling.
Yep, max Q. Doing the gravity turn.
Power and telemetry nominal.
That is called.
I'm actually curious. Hold up, let me just drag.
Up, but we're also heading away horizontally from the launch pad.
Looking at the next space flight, how many? This is a 58-day turnaround for this particular booster. 181st Falcon recovery attempt. What has this launched before? Starlink, SES-22, 2 Starlink, 3 Starlinks. Bakudo R, huh?
So with that, we are through the point of highest stresses.
And apparently it's going to be... It's slated for a Falcon Heavy launch sometime in 2023. But it doesn't say like if it's going to be a side core or whatnot.
That'll be main engine cutoff, followed by...
Oh, look at that shot! I love plume expansion.
Excuse me, and second engine start number 1.
Yeah, they're beginning the engine chill down for the second stage engine, so they don't flash freeze it when they go to light it up.
Is to pick up velocity. A rocket has to go about 17,500 miles an hour horizontally.
Coming up on Miko, but I'll get that question to you in a second when I actually see what the heck I'm going on.
Miko is where we shut down all
cool imagery, yes.
engines in preparation for stage separation. That's where the first
plume expansion, yeah.
Separate, and then we'll start up that Merlin vacuum engine on the second stage for second engine start number 1. It's ultimately the Merlin.
The screen is so blurry I can't even make out the numbers. I should probably put like up on board. We're gonna get main engine cut off in a second.
So again, those 3 events coming up in just under 10 seconds.
Yep, Miko, there we go.
Main engine cut off.
Engine cut off. Stage set.
Stage set.
Go. Merlin vacuum ignite, looks good. This is the engine belt heat up, the stiffener ring, that helps fasten the engine belt to the top of the first stage.
At the second stage.
Oh, look at that shot. I know I can barely see, but the grid fins being kind of illuminated by the bloom of the second stage. There's most of Florida right there.
Second stage, that coming up at about T+3.5 minutes. That we are outside of most of the atmosphere. We don't need to carry the weight of the
fairing set.
Jettison them back to Earth for attempted recovery.
Okay, when did you... Okay, apparently the actual redeem says I take off my glasses for 3 minutes, so I'm putting them back on. Only because I'm actually getting a headache with them being taken off.
Bearing separation confirmed.
Bearing sep, there's a satellite.
At the top of the second stage, you can see that the fairings have separated. Once again, we'll be attempting to recover these fairing halves for use on a future mission with a recovery vessel named Bob.
Something I actually learned today. I just tuned into the NASA spaceflight stream like 20 minutes ago, just because something to listen to during dinner. And
if you're just joining us, we had a successful liftoff at 8:32 p.m.
Something that I learned actually about launch windows for geostationary satellites is the reason why one of the major reasons why they actually have launch windows, like specific times for geostationary satellite launches, is they time it so that because when you think about it, when the rocket's on the pad, it's connected to the pad, right? The rocket and the payload is running off battery power from the time it's launching until the payload separates. The payload separates and deploys its panels, that's when it can generate power. So they actually time the geostationary mission so that payload deployment is right as the sun begins to illuminate the payload basically and get power from its solar panels. So that you basically minimize the amount of time it's on battery power. So I think that's actually rather neat. So
reuse the first stage booster. The first
that's
one of 2.
What happens if there's a delay though? Well, it's a launch window. It's they have like a certain amount of time where they can. There's a certain range, right? And if there's a delay for whatever reason that's past the launch window, they just do a 24-hour recycle. Like this was scrubbed a few times, mostly due to weather, but.
And this deposits a layer of soot on the surface of the vehicle.
Up on entry burn. Hydrate? Shit, I don't have water next to me. Fuck.
On the outside of Falcon 9, making it look just a little bit toastier.
I don't have water. I'll get water after this. Ugh.
In the bottom of your screen, you can see that Falcon 9 is still picking up speed.
Yeah, exactly. Vine
And
Boom is
continuing to
right.
climb on its way to space.
Ugh. Coming up on entry burn.
Stage 1 entry burn startup.
There's the entry burn. Oh,
There
you
we
can see
heard
some of the
call out that
aerodynamic
our entry
effects.
burn has
Up
begun.
there you go.
FTS is saved.
If you're just joining
Oh.
us, on the left-hand side of your screen is the first stage re-entry burn,
Engine
and on the
plume.
right-hand side we have the second stage
Engine
on its
plume
way to
as your shield. That's effectively what they're doing there. They're
orbit. We
pushing
expect
all
this
the
entry
plasma
burn to
out of the
last
way.
Just about another 10 seconds.
Oh my god, look at that. That's the entry burn from the ground. Hey, that's cool.
There we have confirmation
Yep.
of stage 1 entry burn shutdown.
Entry burn is done.
Is key to lowering the cost of spaceflight, which enables more investment.
What is this landing on?
Scientific research. The Falcon 9 first stage on your screen that is supporting today's mission is about to perform its final entry burn for the 6th time.
I don't have next space flight up. I don't know what this is landing on. I do not have Welcome to Hell up. Just read the instructions, okay.
Today's landing target is our drone ship. Just read the instructions.
Oh, if I just...
Positioned in the Atlantic Ocean,
203rd Falcon 9 mission.
225 nautical miles off
It's
the
crazy.
coast of
9th
Canada.
mission of 2023.
The Merlin
Or 8th,
engines on board both the first
so...
and second stage
Actually, I'm
are
curious, because their goal is 100
optimized
flights this year, so if you do 9 times 12, what does that get? That gets to 108.
These achieve approximately
Huh.
190,000 pounds of thrust during both ascent and descent.
So if they keep at this, roughly... Actually, no, because... How many Falcon 9 launches there have been in February? 2? So it's more like 7 times 12, which... What's 7 times 12?
By contrast, the MVAC engine is optimized
84,
for
okay. So they're not on track to reach the goal this year of 100 flights.
FTS is saved.
which is of course
Alright, we're coming up on landing. And second stage engine cutoff. Oh my gosh, there's the landing burn.
Stage 1 landing burn
Excuse
has
me.
begun, and in just a
I just
couple
ate
of
dinner.
seconds here, we will shut down the MVAC engine on our second
Hey, come on.
stage. There you
Doing
have
that
it.
hover slam, suicide burn.
Now we're
Stage 1 landing light deploy.
just awaiting confirmation of nominal orbital insertion for the second stage.
slow.
Good callouts there.
Landing gear, there you go. Hey, let's go.
And hopefully you
Oh,
heard
right as it landed, a
that
bot in the chat. Excellent.
That landing marks
And-
SpaceX's 170th recovery of an orbital class rocket.
170th?
First stage landing
Spam
for
moment.
Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy. Of course, the mission isn't over yet. The second stage is now embarking on
The
its
user you're
first
trying to
post
ban does
phase.
not exist.
At
Excuse
the
me?
post phase, we will light the MVAC engine for a second time.
Oh yeah, they're gonna relight the MVAC engine for the geostationary. There we go. I'm not gonna stay around for that. Anyways, that was the Falcon 9 launch. That was the Falcon 9 launch. It's pretty cool, pretty based. As always, makes it look easy. And now we're back here. And actually, I need to go get a drink of water because Spud redeemed hydrate. So I'll be right back. I will obtain moisture. Be right back. When Falcon 10, never. When Falcon 5 Air, though, that's the question. Hello, I'm back. Falcon 5 Air was so stupid. Yeah, I don't disagree. Red Dragon? I remember Red Dragon, yeah. Red Dragon was an interesting idea. I think it just would have required way too much. Like, I think if SpaceX went with Red Dragon, they almost certainly could have done it by now. But I think it was just SpaceX kind of had way too many things on their plate in that kind of period of time. So, all right, we are in an orbit. It's kind of a shitty orbit, but kind of pointless. I mean, yeah, The whole point behind Red Dragon is it's supposed to be like a low-cost, like NASA Discovery mission, right? Just load it up with sensors. I don't know, you could have made it useful by testing like ISRU stuff and stuff like that, but... I need to like target something so I can get my ascending and descending nodes. There we go. That is target. Okay. So I want to get into a polar orbit, right? Because we need to scan the ground for ore. So I'm going to get into a polar orbit, and then we're going to get into I guess like a low circular orbit, right? And then from there, we're going to disconnect the top half of the craft, I think. Yeah, we're going to disconnect the top half of the craft, right? And then we're going to do an ore landing. We're going to basically just do a bunch of ore landing runs where we go down, you know, mine ore, come back up. By testing ISRU and life support would have taken ages and it kind of defeats the purpose. I'm curious as to why you think it would take ages. I know Red Dragon probably would have required a lot of modifications compared to just the stock Dragon, but like say they had seriously started development on it in say like circa 2017, they probably could have done it by now. You know, I don't know. I think they're just waiting for Starship in order to do that, something like that. Okay. Never really done any of those things as hard. Okay, that's fair. Warp to descending node. Actually, here's a question. How much is the how long is the Eclipse on Dragon supposed to, like Crew Dragon supposed to last? I don't know. Okay, we're doing our inclination change to get ourselves into a polar orbit. You should look that up. Oh, we're on an escape trajectory again, but oh well, we can fix that. Let's see. That does look cool, though. Okay, 90. Okay. 90 degree. Now we just need to point prograde and get ourselves back into an actual... Get ourselves back into an actually decent orbit. Like an actual circular orbit, right? Huh. Or spaceflight would be if X startup didn't exist or died as a startup. Yeah, true. What was this other question you had earlier? Hold up. What do you say is the worst launch vehicle currently in service? Let's just say American ones, because there are a million weird Chinese ones no one knows about. I would say Astra Rocket 3.3, but that's not in service. Worst launch vehicle. I mean... Probably Launcher 1, for the simple fact that, while it has proven that it can get stuff into orbit, not particularly reliably. I find it interesting that, like, most of the space startups from, like, the mid-2000s are not really around anymore. Like, they either got big or just died a slow, painful death. Like, Blue Origin's obviously still around, SpaceX is obviously still around, but, like, Bigelow, X-Core, Armadillo, Rocket Plane Kistler, you know, those kind of people. Where they had interesting ideas, and they were very much in the running in order to be, you know, viable commercial spaceflight companies, but they just never happened for them. You know, Maston Space was one of them as well. Oh well. But yeah, I should probably... I got myself a glass of water, but I should probably drink it. Space is a hard industry. This is nothing new. I suspect a lot of the current ones will go the same way. Yeah, some it's a bit more obvious than others. Like, I think that, like, obviously all, like, the old space companies, like Boeing and you know, I know Northrop Grumman, I know, is technically mostly just former Orbital ATK, and Orbital ATK was, like, the original new space company. You know, they were the first ones to privately fund an orbital launch vehicle, Pegasus, back in, like, 1990. Everyone seems to forget about that for whatever reason, but obviously there's, you know, ones like Astra or Virgin Orbit, which have a very high likelihood of McFucking dying within the next, I don't know, year. And there's obviously ones like Rocket Lab that I think have gotten mostly over the hurdle. It's probably one of the Minotaurs. I mean, that's a Northrop Grumman launch vehicle. I mean, Minotaur is literally just an old converted, Minotaur is what? Just literally a converted, Minuteman missile? I mean, part of the reason why Minotaur sucks is because its nature as an old missile, it can only be used for government payloads. Okay. I'm actually gonna deploy scanner, perform orbital survey. Oh. Orbital survey for Minmus achieved. Oh! Hey! I haven't used this in so long, I just completely forget. Where are there places with like 90% ore concentration? Absolutely nowhere. Okay, 80%? 70%. Okay, and actually most places there's 70%. It sucks because it has a high failure rate. To be honest, I wasn't that particularly familiar with Minotaur, so actually didn't know that. It's like a good place where I can land. Okay, let's actually, like, get into a proper, like, orbit first, right? Like a nice 50 by 50. Actually, let me look this up, actually. Minotaur rocket. Oh yeah, there've been quite a number of failures with Minotaur. The last one was actually a failure. Huh. Yeah, I see your point. Relativity? I don't know, because I had a bias towards relativity, because they kind of have that same aspirational goal of SpaceX, but obviously it doesn't translate to a big business, successful business. I hope relativity doesn't go under. I want to see their mini starship fly. What's ABL? What's their deal? They have some big hurdles, true. But to be fair, you could say that about basically a lot of other, you know, providers at this point. Okay. Yeah, time to warp and then slowly, painfully turn this vehicle. Ugh. Didn't ABL get like a fuck ton of money from Northrop Grumman or Lockheed Martin or one of those two? ABL is weird because they not even had a successful launch, but Lockheed Martin inexplicably bought 50 small sat launches from them. For what? I guess no one really knows. I don't know. I think Relativity, I think, has, based off of what I've seen, they have enough capital to continue going for a while. There's the 3D printing technology they have, I think, has been sufficient enough to attract. Not saying that they couldn't go under. Technically, any company can go under, but I don't think that they're going to go away. I think most of the doing mobile launchers and Lockheed Martin is interested in that for hypersonics. Interesting. So 50 launches and we don't know what's flying on any of them. Like, if that was a military payload, then yes, I'd understand, but like a classified Space Force payload. It was just 50 launches of just, well, we don't even know, so... There we go. Yeah, it's weird shit. The entire industry is weird. The entire spaceflight industry is just remarkably bizarre. Probably because it's one of the only, like, why am I warping around? I think it's weird because it's one of the few, like, completely new, up from scratch, you know, industries out there. That's, you know, I guess another one would be like smartphones, I guess. We're still very much in, I guess, like the Wild West crazy phase where everyone knows, no one, you know, there's no like precedent for anything that anyone is doing, so. Beta Caster is still one that makes me chuckle from the fact it's going to exist. Yeah, Firefly. I think it's only a matter of time before Firefly is bought out by Northrop Grumman. I think the moment they made that deal, everyone saw the writing on the wall, plus the drama that's been going around with them between, because, you know, they were originally partially owned by a Ukrainian guy. The U.S. government forced him to sell his interest. Although being bought out is not the same as just straight up going under. Although Maston went under, and what remained of them were bought out, so... That's a neat shot. I still need to upload the VOD from the last stream onto this, onto YouTube. Does Discord link even work? Oh yeah, it does. Northrop Fly being fucked over by the war in Ukraine. Hey, they're gonna make a fuck ton of money off of that, so they have no room to complain. I mean, at least Northrop Grumman is. True. Yeah, oh well. I don't feel like getting too much into that, you know. Well, not particularly hard to connect the dot to that. I can speak. Connect the dots with that. Okay. You're almost in the right orbit. Hey, 50 by 50. Okay. Going to quick save. I've been pinged. Where have I been pinged? Oh, Cupcake streaming. Okay, nice. Streaming Stardew Valley, which is a game that I've looked into. It's kind of like my Slime Rancher replacement while I wait for updates for that game, but oh well. So many games, not enough time. Alright, so now that we're in our orbit, right? It is time for us to it is time for us to do some quick orbital disassembly. Now, something I'm going to do is aim camera. I am going... Survey scanner's up there. There's just so much shit on my screen. Oh my gosh. I have this monopropellant, right? Am I not able to transfer this over? What if I just disable, like, all this stuff? Okay, so that stays. Oh, there we go. I'm going to start transferring monopropellant into our lander, because our lander is going to have to undock from the rest of the vessel. So we can actually, like, get the Orlander and bring that down. I love drinking hypergolics. True! Hypergolics do be kind of tasty, though, not gonna lie. Okay. Posture check. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I have a tendency to slouch over. A lot of those are just like default redeems that Twitch just puts in there automatically. Like posture check, hydrate, stretch. Testing the redeems, yeah. Like, yeah, some of them don't have, like... Some of them, like those, don't have sounds. What's this button do? Yeah. I mean, you're one of the only people who actually use them, so, oh well. Okay. It's time. What I'm going to do is... Oh. That sucks. Okay. I'm also going to transfer monopropellant into... Oh, nope, stop. Into this fuel tank. So... That's gonna be a hard craft to dock. Okay. And this is all fueled up. Okay, it is. So I'm going to quick save. And then you're going to undock. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that because I need to transfer the Kerbals over. Oh well, we'll do an EVA. We're just gonna slowly slide that out, right? I'm also going to, something I probably should have done before I undocked was EVA these Kerbals over, but you can just do that like the old-fashioned way. You know, because before there was a EVA transfer, you had to physically get them out of the spacecraft and have them float over. There we go. Hey, Val? Okay, Val's in there. And now, who do we want to send down? Where's our... Let's send down Bill. Come on, Bill. Just have him float over. I realized Bigelow going under was pretty weird and sudden. Yeah, I think Bigelow is kind of dependent on, I think Bigelow kind of bet that, commercial, like, getting people up in commercial vehicles was probably going to come about quicker than it actually did. So, okay. Now, we have this. We have just our lander, right? So, we have disassembled this, this absolute mess of craft. Hello? And, oh, ran out of RCS because, well, the RCS was locked. Okay, that's interesting. Ship management and abusive working conditions. Bigelow himself was kind of crazy. I mean, Bigelow's technology was mostly built, based on, like, the fuck is Minmus? Okay. The NASA Transhab design from the early 2000s. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to make sure that these things stay next to each other and just slowly don't float away. Bigelow, the guy, was crazy. Yeah, I know. The CEO. Yeah. That, I understood you. Okay. I want to make sure that the semi-major axis between these two craft need to be the same, so they effectively just kind of, like, float around each other. So I did take a picture of what the... the semi-major axis for this craft was. Oh, it was like 109. Okay, there, that's close enough. Okay, these two things should fly in formation, which is good. Now we have to go and land this thing, have it take off. We need to have it go down to the surface. We need it to mine the ore. $2,000 delta V, oh my gosh. 2,700, yeah, that's like way more than enough. Let's see. The fact that Bigelow actually managed to get a working habitat to the ISS and is still there is cool, though. I love when dead ends like that manage to produce a product for a very brief period before they die. Ares 1. Give some cool historical oddities. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah. Hopefully that cough didn't, like, fucking murder your ear, you know? Okay. I was thinking more of Energia, but that too. Yeah, Energia is fair. Okay. It appears that I want to land in the daylight. Those two craft inside each other? No, they're not. Okay, I was worried for a second. Maybe I should do like a deorbit burn to get out of the render range. Maybe separate them more. Energia, yeah. Manned orbiting laboratory, I guess would be another one. They had technically had a single launch. I don't think I'm in render range anymore. These things blow up into a million pieces, it's not my fault. Okay. I forgot about the MOO boilerplate. Yeah, that was a thing that existed. We're gonna land right down here. I've decided that. What else? Thinking, oh yeah, there's probably some with shuttle, but like, can't really think of any with shuttle off the top of my head, maybe. Oddly enough. Okay, here we are, descending down into Minmus. Here's something upstairs. Like Zenit. Not Zenit, Zond. Zond is another one. The N1. Technically, I think they actually... If I recall correctly, I think they actually technically launched some LK landers on some Protons to test them out in a low Earth orbit. Or maybe it was a Soyuz, on a Soyuz rocket, but... Stuff like that. Minmus is very lumpy. I think I've only ever landed, like, directly on top of one of the plateaus, and, in the, in these. I want to maximize the amount of fuel, so we're going to go hard with our suicide burn. Uh, 25 seconds. I know I started that a bit early, but just in case. Oh, wait, never mind. I'll get that message in a second after we land. This is actually kind of a neat area. The main reason why I have Kerbals on this lander is that when we go out further, right, into the solar system, we don't have the antenna range. I'm going to need to control it better, like have actual live control on this lander. So, just popping a lander can with some Kerbals on it makes sense. Minmus and Parallax looks kind of dull, though, not gonna lie. Like, there's not much in terms of ground scatter, it's just fueled. I don't know. I don't want to say that Minmus has always been kind of boring, but it's different from the moon, but like not in a good way, I guess. Most of the time I've been to Minmus, I've basically just used it as a fuel depot, like we're using it now. Alright. And touchdown. Hey, nice. Let me extend these radiators. And deploy these drills. Okay, what is this message, Spud? Most universes that'll probably feature something like MO working. The fact that we went straight to Skylab as a big station as big as Skylab was weird. For a good example of what a Solitude is a good example of what a normal space station progression looks like. I mean, true, and that's already kind of been something that's already kind of been done with Almost Shadow, that alternate history. Honestly, I think the alternate history that I've told you this before. You have to remember, Project Apollo predates the moon landing as the major goal. Originally, of course, Apollo was supposed to be something similar to Gemini that would build on, and eventually you'd have space stations and maybe a flight around the moon by 1970, and that would eventually lead to a moon landing. I almost feel like the original intent for Apollo would be a very interesting alternate history to do, and it would probably feature something along those lines. Okay, we are mining ore, which is excellent. Okay. I expected Minmus and Parallax to be more interesting. Just kind of boring. Oh well. Let's get them out. It's the second place you've landed. Also, to comment on your statement about Minmus, let me type. That's fine. Where did I put Val? Oh, there's Val. So Val and Bill. Ohio. Oh, hi, Star. The stream is gonna be kind of shorter, so I didn't want to send the stream to you and then have it be over by then. But I'm glad you showed up. We have landed on our second moon. We've landed on Minmus, which is nice. Now we're mining for ore. Okay, I'll let Bill plant a flag this time. What is this, like our third flag? Ripperoni. Oh well. That's not the right flag. Oh well. Flag 3. I went back into whole cam. Minmus or Site 1. We came for ore. Alright, I don't really have anything for these guys to actually do while they're on the surface of Minmus other than just, I don't know, wait. I guess we can, like, look around a little bit. Is there, like, anything within the vicinity of our landing spot? Oh yeah, there is. There's a rock. How are you, Star? Oh, by the way, Star, I am getting another commission. At a really good price, actually. I'll send you what I'm getting in the DMs. Hot take: celestial bodies should be boring at first glance. Most objects in our solar system are boring to look at or stand on. The interesting part is the composition, the science, and the little details between them. But I think there should be a lot of plain lumps too. True, fair. I mean, a lot of the places that we're gonna go in this with this ship are just gonna be plain lumps. What the heck is this? Fuck is this doing here? It looks like it should be on Kerbal. But Star, it's a full body, all colored drawing for 25 bucks, which is just, that's a steal. Climate, EVA report. EVA report. Minmus Lowland. Take surface sample. What is this rock? This is like the most interesting thing I found here. Why is there moss on it? It looks like it should be on Kerbal. Minmus is boring. Immediately runs into massive green glowing scatter and says, "What the fuck is that?" That is true. Up. Come on. I actually have no idea what this is. What does this do? Is this like uranium? Why is it gray? It's just so bizarre. Sample it. Can I? Take surface sample. I don't think I can. Oh well. I'm just gonna have Bill stand here for now. And is there like any other randomly interesting rocks we can look at? What's so weird is that this is like the only thing around for miles. Is there actually any? Nope, I don't see any other ground scatter. It's just this one really weird looking rock. Is this like an Easter egg that I just happened upon? I'm kind of curious now. What the heck? It looks like your parallax might be screwed up. Oh. How is Minmus supposed to look like with parallax? Actually, yeah, it might be. Because I'm looking at it with parallax installed, and there's supposed to be a lot more. Parallax 2.0? I don't want a Grammarly ad. It might be? Yeah, I think it actually is. It looks like it's fucked up. Oh wait, no. Okay, it might be partially fucked up because when I'm looking at this, when I look at like a video of it, the weird rocks are there, right? Like that thing is there. But the rest of the ground scatter. Is there like something wrong with my graphics? What if I like restart the game? That's That's kind of weird. Yeah, I think my parallax might actually be kind of messed up. That's... What biome are you in? If the flats, maybe it's normal. I'm in the lowlands. IDK then? Yeah, okay. Come on. Hey, board. You know what? What I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to go back into my settings and I'm going to check, right? I don't know, worst case scenario, I just restart the game. It's 9:30 already? How long have I been going? Going about an hour. Kind of expected the stream to be just an hour, but oh well. What time is it? 9:25? I'll hard stop at like 10 o'clock, right? Because, hello? Settings. Graphics. Graphics is on high. Huh. What if I, like, restart my game? What if I restart KSP? Hold up, give me a moment. Oh yeah, my KSP doesn't like to close smoothly. It always crashes. Probably not a good thing, but oh well. Hold up, I'm just relaunching the game. Hello? KSP? Hey, there it is. Hey, load. Load. There we go. There we go. Ugh. Oh well. Actually, I couldn't stream yesterday, so I might do another stream on Wednesday if, you know, time permits, because, you know, KSP2 comes out in like 3 weeks, and I kind of want to be, to be honest, I'm going to be playing nothing but KSP for the next 3 weeks, because I want to get this done. The what's it called? After that, we'll stream KSP2, and then we'll stream some more games. Grain quality high. Tessellation disabled. Hold up. Parallax. Tessellation. Troubleshooting. Huh. I don't know. I'm gonna head out. Good night. Night, Spud. Thanks for coming in. As I said, I'm probably just gonna fly the Orlander back up to the craft, and then we'll probably end it there. Because when I first started the stream, I have a headache, and I still kind of have a headache. Plus, I have to get up early tomorrow for a class. Oh well, I might... The actual, like, going down to the surface of Minmus and mining for ore is kind of boring, so I might do a lot of that, like, off stream. Ugh. Okay. Tracking station. Bill Kerman landed at Minmus. Hey, come on, game! Hello? ASP froze. Kerbal Space Program is not responding. Wait for the program to respond? Oh, it's back. I hear that the sounds are loaded in. Oh, we're back. Yeah, I have no idea why, but the ground scatter's just not showing up. That sucks. Oh well. Well, we're gonna take this back to the we're gonna mine the ore and then we're gonna take it back to the I overshot. Ah, come on. Stop. Bill. I don't know. There we go. Hey, nice catch. Okay. Oh, the electric charge is running out. I swear I put RTGs on this thing. Did I? Yeah, I did. Okay. I'm actually gonna stop some of these drills and I'm going to see. Oh, the electric charge isn't enough. Shit. Worked on Kerbin, why isn't it working now? Hold up. In order to keep us going, I might actually have to second cheat. Just turn on infinite electricity. I know that's technically cheating, but oh well. We have like 6 RTGs, it should work. Okay. Time to retract these drills. And we're gonna wait for craft. Well, okay. We have to wait a little bit longer for our craft to fly overhead. Okay, there we go. Well, okay, quick save, and now we're gonna head back up to the surface. Or head back up to space. So, off. Probably should retract these massive radiators. No, head south. Oh, yeah, I'm heading in the wrong direction. Oh shit, okay, I need to be heading this way. Thinking about watching my favorite streamer play Frontier since I originally wanted to see him do it, but at the same time I nearly just burned myself out of my game, so I'm not pretty sure. Let's see. I mean, what, you've been playing Frontiers since what, November? I'd probably give it a few weeks and then play Frontiers. Like, I wouldn't just immediately hop in and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch him play Frontiers. I don't know, maybe, because, you know, in my experience, if you played a game a lot, right? Set that as. If you played a game a lot, even just watching that game can be a chore sometimes. That's true with more than just games. Come on. Rendezvous. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm just gonna get this thing docked and then end the stream. Probably a good idea. I like his streams a lot, but I've been exhausted. So think about how much I loved it and still consuming the fan art and memes. Yeah, I'm kind of in that way with Slime Rancher right now, where, I mean, I have been playing that game basically fairly consistently for like a month. For like four or 5 months, right? I don't know what it is about. Maybe it's just because the sequel for KSP2 is coming out, but like, I don't know, this is just one of those games where I just don't get easily burnt out on it. But even something with like Slime Rancher, where I absolutely love that game to death, right? And I've been watching, you know, I haven't actually watched a whole lot of videos on it. I have been consuming various things about that, where it's like, oh yeah, now I just kind of want to wait and just not do anything with it for a while. That is an awful... Okay, hold up. Not the best at rendezvous around this. Well, if I just coast for 2 days, everything will be alright, so... It's not like in-game time is that big of a deal. Oh, Star, did you hear earlier about the art that I'm getting? Probably listening to the Cyberspace day change whenever I go driving on the weekends. Nice. Don't think I did. Okay, so I got someone. Well, I didn't get someone. Well, I found someone. I didn't find them either. They were just in a Discord I'm in. But they were offering to do a full body, full color drawing for $25, which is convenient because I just so happen to have like a $25 gift card I've just been leaving around since Christmas. And I think their art's neat, so more Fox. It's like a steal, considering the 2 previous ones I got were $50. Okay, we got ourselves a rendezvous. Okay, target. Focus target. Or look at target. Right, okay, good thing that they're apart. Where is our closest approach? Closest approach. Does the flight engineer not say what your closest approach is? That's kind of sucks. Oh. Neat, who is the artist? I'll send them to you in the DMs. Look at target. After the stream is over, actually I gotta do a write-up for them, so afterwards. Look at... Okay, we are rendezvousing with the right thing. WP drive core with launcher. Okay, yeah. I was concerned that we were gonna rendezvous with the wrong craft, because I split it into two to make this easier. Here, I'll just send it very quickly, while I wait. There's their card. Type in the Discord. If you just want to take a look at that. Okay, we are closing in. It is in render range now. Oh, and we're getting into render range of the other craft as well. Okay, here we are. I'm gonna stop right next to it, and we are going to, we're gonna dock, and then we're gonna, start refining some of the ore. I want to see how much fuel I can get out of this. Okay, that's the wrong craft. That's the right craft. I just need to point that in the right direction. Do. Okay, there we go. Orbital. And yeah, okay. I don't know why this thing has a need to just turn. Hey, I want you to point in this direction, okay? Point there. Don't move. Like this thing wants to turn, which sucks. It looks like this thing wants to naturally point in that direction, which kind of sucks. Got some nice 25s, a good price too. I was surprised, so I asked them, okay, how much would this be, right? And I'm just curious. I'm not like looking, you know, first like, oh yeah, it's gonna be like $75, and you know the current budget isn't gonna allow it, and whatnot. And like, they say, oh yeah, 25. Like, wait a second, I have a $25 gift card that I just have left over, and I want to get color drawing character finally, so like, oh yeah, might as well. Considering since, yeah, I don't know. I still have actually need to go to the bank tomorrow for what it's worth. Because I have like 300 in cash in my wallet, and I would need to deposit some of that. As well, I'm paid in cash. I don't get paid in like. So I just have always like a stupid amount of cash on me. It's like, oh yeah, I kind of need that in my checking account so I can like, you know, buy things online. You know, there's that, and there's a modeling project that I'm working on, model train project. That's gonna require a lot. I'm gonna do this the lazy way and just have the two craft point directly at each other. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I think we're gonna be real busy posting Sage fan art. That is entirely fair. Entirely acceptable. Shit, I actually need to go back and actually watch the ending of that because you sent it to me while I was at work and I got out of work and then the moment I turned to the stream, it's the credits. So I need to actually go and watch. Okay. So we need to start. I'm just gonna start with the look. So there's our little ISRU that's popping on, and so it is starting to hurt. See how long it takes. How much fuel we get. Oh shit, that's actually a lot. We're not even done. Okay, yeah, I know this is technically cheating, but infinite electricity, we're probably just gonna have to permanently keep that on because we are, I do want to see how much fuel. Shit, that got us a lot of fuel. 6,000 Delta V, that should be enough to get us all the way to Duna. Well, to be fair, we only have like half of the craft with us. Okay, so I think I only need to make like 2 or 3 runs with this thing, with the Orlander, to fill everything up, which is going to be really, really nice. So that's gonna be nice. Maybe like 4 runs down to the surface, and I'm probably not going to do most of those on stream because it's honestly just the same thing over again. So I think I'll do some more runs tomorrow. I'll see where I am on Wednesday, which maybe I can stream on Wednesday. I couldn't stream yesterday because I was visiting grandparents. But shit, what was I gonna say? Yeah, by Friday we should be headed out to Duna, hopefully. Be very, very nice. So yeah, I'm actually going to end the stream. I need to wake up early tomorrow for a virtual class, and I probably could continue, but I kind of don't really feel up to it, to be honest. So I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you everyone for watching. And I guess we are going to, well, I'm going to raid, who is streaming? I'm going to raid Roger, because he is cool. Thank you everyone for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one. So, goodbye everybody. Thank you, Star, for showing up. And Spud as well. So, bye.